Call me Grumpy Grandma. Well, what makes me not grumpy is playing computer games. What makes me really grumpy is when there are crummy parts to the games. So I want to tell you about a game I love and what's bad about it and what's good about it. Heyday. Ever heard of it? It's a really sweet farming game and it's really well made. Certain things you have to know first. As I said, I like this game. One of the things I like about it, and I've played a lot of farming games, this game, after a while, a new area will open it up and it adds variety. I really like the fishing area and the town square, where there are people walking around, going to the cinema, going to the spa, going to the market, and they have requests. And you go back to your farm, grow what they want, cook what they want, and go back into town and sell it to them. Oh, keep in mind that it can take days to give them what they need. They're not worrying about it because they're not real. I found it hard to deny them what they needed right away, but it's just a game. One thing to keep in mind is the barn. That barn holds everything you make. The silo holds what you grow. And that doesn't fill up as fast. It's up to you. But the barn fills up behind your back because people are the people in the town or the game itself. It's giving you prizes. And they count as objects. And if you fill up that barn completely, you cannot do anything in the game at all. You are frozen until you get rid of stuff. You can sell it. They give you a little farm stand for selling things, and that opens up a little space. But it's a problem. And then you'll be tempted to spend real money because it's very expensive to make a larger barn. It takes a lot of equipment and a lot of stars. Oh, don't ever be tempted to sell the masking tape. That is so hard to get and that is so critical. Don't get rid of the masking tape. Hoard that with your life. Another thing I won't get rid of because I was tempted by the mine. I wanted to see what it was like. You don't get to go in there. You don't do real mining. So I'm not sure that it's even worth opening up the mine. But since I did, I hoard the dynamite and the pickaxes. I hoard those. But I don't have enough space even now to work with them. So the other area that I definitely recommend you skip is the ship. Don't even bother spending your resources on fixing the dock area. That ship is for people who have been playing so long that they have this gigantic farm and can produce huge amounts in a very short time. Ignore it. It's not that worth it. There's a bulletin board which has requests. If you don't want to go through the trouble of making something that takes forever or uses up resources that are precious and very hard to get or that you need for something else, reject the request. Rip it off. They'll give you another one. Don't worry about that. You don't get penalized. My biggest gripe is that it's so hard to get the stars and the credits that you need to buy certain things like more space. You're tempted to spend real money, and they deserve it, and I have a couple of times spent $1. But it's really hard. Hoard those stars. So enjoy this game. Try it out, especially if you like farming games. I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. Good. Have fun.